Hey guys, this is Auspicious Aussie and welcome back to episode 49 of my New York Red Bulls series. In the previous episode we had a live comm against Seattle Sounders. Did we win that? Yes we did, I think we won it 2-0. I think. Once again my memory strikes and as you can see the league currently, well, I should probably get to the fixtures before I do that. Let's do that. There was only the two fixtures. Well, actually there was three because I made a friendly game. Of course, that was the last live comm in the previous episode. We then had about 3 weeks without a game. See, the 1st to the 23rd, it's about 3 weeks. So I just decided to put a friendly the week before the DC United game. It was against the New York Cosmos Academy. Of course, New York Cosmos were a famous team back in the 80s or the 70s. I think it was the 80s. And they had, I think it was Pele, Beckenbauer, sorry. I'm not sure. They were a really decent team though. In the, what was it? I think it was the NASL or something, the North American Super League. I think that's what it was called. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section below. But yeah, we versed them, beat them 2-0. Of course, it was just their academy. Sort of made up players, of course. Boltadano getting a brace in the 4th, and then 80 minutes later in the 84th. And then came the Atlantic Cup Derby game. Of course, we were away this time to DC United. And we managed to pick up a 2-0 victory, which was pretty impressive. It did come fairly late on, as you can see. Vitello in the 85th minute and Mohamed Adel in the 90th minute to give us the win. And of course, Adel did pick up a man of the match for that. And then the final game of the month, of course, we only had the 3 fixtures, was against Philadelphia at home this time at the Red Bull Arena. And as you can see, we managed a 1-1 draw. Pretty slack to give me a draw in this one, as they did score really late, but we dominated them really hard in this game. We just couldn't find a breakthrough after our first goal. Javier Durkin in the 47th minute, and then 40 minutes later, Steve Vinnick scored for Philadelphia to level the game and, of course, level the points. Of course, that does leave us today with the live comm against Portland Timbers. Like I said, I like the club in real life. When I watch MLS on TV, on ESPN, I always enjoy watching their games. They are a fairly new team to the MLS in real life. I think they were 3 years ago. They were brought in from the 2nd division. So yeah, they also have a decent following in real life as well. Similar to what do you call it? Seattle. Not as big as Seattle though, of course, because Seattle are huge. Let's have a look at the league table now though, before I get into a little bit of transfer activity I've been doing. As you can see, we currently sit in 3rd, but we do have a massive 4 games over Philadelphia, and of course we also versed Philadelphia on the last day of the season, and I will be live comming that game, which will be in the next episode against Philadelphia, and it'll be like an end of season review. Hopefully we have the playoff things, but I'm going to be live comming the playoffs as well, so it should be good. Of course, we do have 2 games in hand over Houston, but they're pretty much already already champions of the league. We possibly could finish 2nd or 3rd in the overall standings. If you look at the league table like that. As you can see, we're currently in 8th, which is pretty low down, but look how close that is from there. And we do have the most games in hand over everyone, which is quite a change if you look at recent seasons. We've always been like a lot of games behind, or a lot of games ahead, sorry. But yeah, could easily go ahead of Philadelphia. As far as transfers go, I've signed a Brazilian left back, Marvin Gleek, for $120,000. Pretty decent left back, 20 years old. Good pace on him, tackling, good offensive stats as well. 13 influence, so he potentially could be a club captain in a couple of years. Who knows? The next player I've also signed was Sebastian Morales, Uruguayan left winger. Of course, another young player. I love signing those young regens. 19 years old, lacking in pace a bit, but he's pretty much an essential, not essential, he's pretty much a carbon copy of Durkin, lacking in the pace, but got great technicals and a few decent mental attributes, composure, flares, decent work rate. So he's pretty decent as well. Alright, well let's get to the live com then. Of course, Portland Timbers, I've talked them up a lot. I really do like this team in real life. They're probably my favourite team in the MLS. I'm a fan of Los Angeles, but that's just because of David Beckham. I was a fan of his and the player he is. At, of course, Real Madrid, and then at Los Angeles. Not when he was at Man United, because I just hate Man United in general. But anyways, off topic. Let's do this, boys. We've got the 4 games in hand. We really need to win all of them. I really would love to win those 4 games in hand. Someone dealt. Oh, so close. So close. Corner there. Swung in by Durkin. Cordoran will get there. What will he do with it, though? It's the end of that highlight. Rightio. Apparently Botello is having issues blending into the squad. Cheerio. Seffi. Donald plays the Webb. He's on a yellow. Caldwell. Durkin back to Caldwell to Webb, sorry. Adele, come on, son. What are you doing? Calderon, get there! Yes, he's got it! 1-0. 1-0 to New York. Calderon hasn't scored for a while. He hasn't scored for a few months, I think. He always used to be in and around the goals. It's interesting for me to look back at my videos when I first, not when I first took over, but the first full season I took in charge. I had in charge of New York. Oh, come on! How is that a penalty? Far out. God damn it! That wasn't a penalty. That was a weak penalty. Anyway, 1-1. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna sub Mower off at halftime. Looks crap. Get away that penalty. Back to what I was saying. I was looking over the videos, and that 10-game losing streak I was on is amazing. Oh shit. When I look back at it compared to where the team is now, I mean, we're basically essentially competing for, we could be challenging for our conference, but Houston have just been unbeatable recently. But yeah, top 3, we're going to make the playoffs this season. Hopefully, if we don't choke majorly, which I don't expect we will. And now saying that, we're going to lose this game. But yeah, just amazing transformation of the team. I've essentially brought in a whole new starting 11, barring McDonald and Calderon, I think. Every other player is brought in at some stage or another by me. And yeah, credit to me, I guess. I mean, this series started with me getting fired in my first season with Sydney FC, and now look at us. Yes, get in. Have a chance to win the MLS. Well, hopefully. That's amazing. Could get into the North American Champions League as well. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, I know, but I'm just excited about it, where it's heading. Yeah, just really excited, and I'm pumped to play it. I really am. We're into 2018, I'm pretty sure. And of course, 2019 is just right around the corner, because we're in September. Yeah, no, October. Of course, this is the first game of October. Yeah, we're really getting there. We're almost into 2020, which is pretty amazing. This is the 6th season of this series, which is pretty good. It's not my longest ever save. On Football Manager 11, I had a really long Arsenal save, where I actually got my stadium named after me. It was like 80,000 capacity. And then I just stopped playing. But I did enjoy it the whole time playing it anyway. Such a good save. Adele, get in, 3-1. That's his brace right there. He's found his goal-scoring boots again. He had a little dry patch, but it's all back to normal with him. Of course, just bringing my yellow carders off to make sure I don't go down to 10 men. I might just make one more sub. Just bring Rodriguez on. Oh, damn it. Yeah, for McDonald. McDonald's, I think he's 33 now, so he's probably got maybe one more season left in him, and then he'll probably be done. Haven't really looked at him too much to see if his stats are declining, but I'm going to give him one more season after this one because he's been so impressive. The last 2 seasons, really, but this one, he's stepped up above and beyond. Oh, damn it! He picked up a knock. That's bloody annoying. Right at the end of the game as well. Yusefi. Calderon, shoot! Shoot! Arkin! Yeah, that's not a penalty, but Mojo's is. Okay. Wakey, Durkin. Calderon. Not doing a lot except giving the ball away. Shoots! Ooh, good save, good save. But it looked like it was going wide anyway, so maybe it wasn't such a good save. Calderon again. Wakey. And he's offside. Perfect. Five seconds. 2, 1. Full time. Nice 3-1 victory. Couldn't keep the clean sheet, but I'm not too fussed about that anyway. Great performance, boys. Great performance. Exactly what we needed. Absolutely destroyed them. And there we go. We're back into second. Of course, with 3 games in hand over Philadelphia. That's so important. Although Toronto is 3 points behind us, and they have 2 games in hand over Philadelphia, so they could potentially be 3 points behind us if everyone wins their games. Let's have a look at the upcoming fixtures, guys. Of course, the next live com will be at the end of the season. We have Toronto FC at home, Sporting Kansas City at home as well, and then we go 2 away games, Columbus Crew being the first one, and I hope you guys join me back for the next episode, which will be a live com against Philadelphia, and an end-of-season review with the league table probably fully updated. Hopefully it should be. And then, who knows what after that, guys? Well, obviously it'll be the playoffs if I make it, which I hopefully will. If not, I'll be in the wild cards, but I don't want to be in the wild cards. I just want to make automatic. If you've enjoyed today's video, guys, please leave a like rating and add the video to favorites. Of course, if you haven't already, there will be a subscribe button coming up in the outro, but you can always head over to my channel and hit the subscribe button over there, guys, and it will keep you up to date with all my Football Manager content, plus any other content I will be bringing out, which hopefully there will be some soon. I've been AuspiciousAussie, guys, and goodbye.